Happy Thursday, everyone. Today we are going to be learning about squatting, okay? And we are going to talk about a proper way that is universal for most squats, okay? And then we're going to practice a few different kinds, okay? And a squat, all right, is a really good lower body exercise. So we're going to use our lower body muscles and our core, okay, because it helps us stabilize, it helps keep us balanced, all right. But mainly, okay, it focuses on our lower body muscles, okay. And when we squat, all right, we want to make sure that we are getting a full range of motion, okay? So a full range of motion means I am moving my body as far as it will go, okay? It's almost like when we're stretching in our flexibility, okay? We're trying to see how far we can reach. Okay, we want to make sure that our range of motion is vast so that we can move in any direction, up, down, side to side that we want to move, okay? And so when we squat, there's one way that's very basic, okay? And we call it our air squats, okay? And an air squat is, like I said, the most basic way that we can do that. And when we air squat, okay, there's certain things that we want our body to do that will correlate or will go into all these other different squats as well. So when we squat, boys and girls, I'm going to turn sideways for you, okay? So you can see what my legs are doing. When we squat, boys and girls, okay, we want to keep our shins, okay, that is what this is right here, as neutral, that's a key word, okay, as neutral as possible. It's like straight, okay, I wanted to keep it as straight up and down as possible. My hips, okay, so this part of my body right here, okay, I want to push back, okay, and so it's almost like you want your bottom to reach for a chair that's not there, okay, and when we do these, all right, my feet are going to be shoulder width apart, okay, my hips are going to reach for that chair that's behind me, okay, I do have a chair that's behind me, but I'm not actually going to sit in it, okay, I'm going to reach for that chair that's behind me, and when I sit down, boys and girls, I want to be able to wiggle my toes, okay? So that means I'm putting a lot of pressure on my heels, okay? And so I push, find that chair behind me, I can still wiggle my toes, okay? And as I start to sit, I want to make sure that my knees are not coming in front of my toes, all right? I'm trying to sit straight back and straight down so that my shins, which is this part, stay as neutral as possible, okay? This is called a deep squat because this is beyond parallel. This is a parallel squat, okay? So then my upper legs, okay, are in line with the ground, okay? So this would be a parallel squat, okay? And my toes, yep, I can still wiggle them, okay? I'm putting pressure on my heels, okay? And then I would stand back up, okay? And you would do this on repeat, okay? And so you can go as far down as you want, as your body allows you, okay? And then back up. Or you can just stay up parallel. That's where I push my hips back and I wait until my upper muscles of my legs are straight with the ground, okay, or parallel with the ground. And then I come back up, okay? The parts that go with every squat that we're probably going to talk about today pretty much is the lower part of our legs, okay? And so that is where I want to make sure that my knees are not poking out too much, okay? So we don't want to squat like this, okay? This is like grandpa dancing, all right? We don't want to grandpa dance, okay? We want to do a nice squat, okay? Push your hips back, squat down, and come back up, okay? So we're going to do 10 air squats, okay? So that means not using any weight. These are also known as body weight squats, okay? No weight, no bench, no chair, no nothing. Nothing's helping me out. I'm just using the air, okay? I'm going to face forward with you so you can see that my feet are shoulder width apart, okay? Your toes, they can point out a little bit if it makes your hips a little bit more comfortable, okay? So, toes pointed out, feet shoulder width apart, okay? Your hands, you can either put them right here in front of your chest, okay? You can act like you're holding an imaginary bar, okay? Or you can put them on your hips, okay? Your hand placement doesn't really matter right now. Anything to help us keep our chest up, okay, and our hips going back. Ready? Let's scoot forward a little bit. We're gonna do 10 air squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, very nice. Okay, now split squats. I'm gonna push my little platform aside and split squats, boys and girls. Okay, this is where you are gonna need something to help you. A split squat or a single leg squat, all right, is where a split squat is kind of more of like a lunge. A single leg squat, boys and girls, is where I'm gonna put one leg on the chair and one leg will be on the ground doing majority of the work, okay? And so my right leg, I'm gonna put my right leg forward, so we'll have to do both legs. But I'm gonna start with my right leg forward, and my left leg goes up on the chair behind me, okay? You can use your bed, you can use a chair, you can use a box, okay? Anything to get your feet a little bit up off the ground, all right? And I wanna create a window so that my front leg right now is straight up and down. This is called your window, okay? It's what's in between your legs. All right, and all I do is squat down just like I did in my air squat, okay, and I come back up. We're gonna do 5 on each leg, focusing on keeping the lower part of my leg and my knee, okay, as straight up and down as possible, all right? So we're gonna do 5, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. This is a good balancing one, boys and girls. Okay? This one really uses your core. Switch legs, put your other leg back up on the chair. Create that nice window. All right, and then we squat down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Okay. Oh, I can feel it in my quads. Okay, remember, quads are right here. There are 4 muscles, okay? That's why it's called quad, kind of like your four-wheeler has 4 tires. You call it a quad. 4 muscles, you call it a quad, all right? Now we have the sumo squats, okay? I'm gonna stand up on this and then I'm gonna kick it off so you can see, maybe, okay? So you can see what my feet are doing. Boys and girls, a sumo squat is a wide squat, okay? So when we did our regular squat, okay, we were shoulder width apart. A sumo squat is even wider, and my bench isn't really letting me get as wide as I want, okay? But you can put your feet out pretty wide, okay? These are called sumo squats, okay? And these will really help you go further down, okay? So I'm gonna do it on the floor now, okay? So I guess I can move this angle down. When we do our sumo squat, there we go, okay? Feet angled outward just a little bit. My stance is a little bit wider than shoulder width. Hands again up, chest or hips, and we're gonna do 10. Okay, these ones we can go a little bit farther down, okay, and back up, and it's not as uncomfortable, okay? So here we go, 10 sumo squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, can you wiggle your toes? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, the next 2 use a little bit more movement, okay? And so now we're gonna be in the lateral step squats. We're gonna be using a little bit more of our side muscles, okay? And so when we do a lateral squat, okay, our feet start together. We step out, squat down, come back up together. And then we would step out to the other side, squat down, come back together, okay? We're gonna do 5 each direction, okay? Ready? Remember, neutral shins, a good step, shoulder width apart or more, squat down, come back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 more, 10. Feel that burn, boys and girls. I'm gonna be a little sore tomorrow, okay? And our last one is a squat jump. Okay, now in our squat jumps, boys and girls, we have done a lot of different jumps. Okay, so we do rocket jumps, we do star jumps. Okay, and one of these is called squat jump. Now we don't go as far down as a rocket jump, okay, or a star jump, because both of them we touch the ground, okay, and jump up. This one we go about a quarter of the way down, so we go to about here, all right, and then we jump up and down. You can, if you want to, go a little bit farther down, but majority of the time we will just go about this far down and jump up. Okay, so our squat jumps. Are you ready? This is a cardio-based exercise. So this is a cardio squat versus these ones are a little bit more strength. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do 10 rocket jumps. All right, ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome job, boys and girls. Now you know a little bit about squats and how to do a few squats. So when we are doing them in our workouts, you'll know exactly what to do. I'll see you guys later. Have a great Thursday.